I'm gonna break down self-esteem really easily so that everybody has a should have a good understanding of what it is and how to improve it and how to avoid self-esteem traps. So basically, there's this balance, I guess you would say, between what you like about yourself and what you don't like about yourself. And what a lot of people end up doing or going through is they focus too much on what's wrong with them. And a large part of it stems from this assumption that your enemies are actually your friends. That your friends are not your enemies. And it's because you try to see the good in people. You try too hard at being everybody's friend. You try too hard at searching, looking for people that you would like to know. But it's not always that easy or that simple because not everybody's going to like you. And what ends up happening is when somebody you want to like or you want to like you doesn't like you, you think there's something wrong with you, and so that you have to change. And it could be through all kinds of ways. Your style, what you wear, where you go, how you act. But it can also go a lot deeper. A lot deeper. And some people will meet themselves as deeply as they possibly can just so they understand everything that's wrong with them so that they can change it in order to appeal to the people that don't like them. It's essentially like putting makeup on your soul, as in some cases. And I mean, you can always change. It's not always easy, but change is always available. But when you're changing so that you can meet people on the same level as them, you're only appealing to people who didn't like the real you or the you that you were. And so what needs to happen instead is instead of focusing on what people don't like about you so that you can appeal to the people that don't like you, you need to focus on what you like about yourself and what other people do like about you. You have to focus on the likable traits that you offer. It can be anything. Literally anything that you like about yourself or that other people like about you. Anything at all. Anything and everything. Every little thing that you can come up with is a win. And this is how you build positive self-esteem. Positive self-esteem and confidence. Of course, confidence, there's other factors too. And self-improvement can be part of it, but self-improvement has to be for your own personal sake. It can't be because somebody doesn't like something about you. So like, for example, let's say you get rejected by a girl because you're not strong. Like you're weak, I don't know, you're feeble, you're thin. You know, some girl thinks you need to be buff and thick. And if you work out because of this reason, because you think you'll be attractive to some girl or somebody or anybody, you're only abandoning who you are in that moment to become somebody that, you know, would be liked by somebody who otherwise doesn't like you. On the flip side, if you want to look a certain way, this is self-improvement we're talking about. If you want to be like, you have to look in the mirror in this sense and say, I don't want to be, for your own sake, I don't want to be thin. I want to see muscles on my body. I want to see abs on my body. I want to look thick and attractive and have good posture for my health, for my well-being, for my self-image. And it's not driven by things like trying to appeal to enemies. Then that would be a case of self-improvement for your own sake in a positive direction. But it has to be for that purpose. You can't sabotage or abandon who you are to go after something that somebody else would like to see in you. Because even if you, like, say that girl rejected you or whatever because you're not buff, even if you were, it's just a physical property. And she has no idea who you are beyond that. Maybe she would like you more if she knew more about you and didn't care too much about physical appearance, but that's her problem that she cared about. And this is just an example, but that would be her problem, is that she cared too much about how you look versus who you are inside. And again, this is all where it stems from about self-esteem, is you need to appreciate more about who you are and the good traits about you. Good traits, aspects, qualities, virtues, everything that you like. It doesn't even have to be good. It could be shitty things that you like about yourself, like being greedy or something. Or even lustful, if you like that you're lustful. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up, but whatever you like about yourself that makes you feel good, you need to focus more on that. And of course, I'm saying this about myself too. This is just what I've, the place that I'm at right now. But I'm also saying this to share with everybody else, because everybody else is going through very similar things, not the exact same thing, with self-esteem and confidence. Is you simply have to focus on the things that are likable about you. You don't have to improve. You don't have to appeal. You don't have to appeal to people who don't like you, even if it's family and shit. If they don't like you for the traits that you find attractive in yourself, then that's their fucking problem. That's their loss. And it sucks, because it's not easy to choose yourself over family or girlfriend or friends or whatever, but if you're going through this whole self-esteem battle and stuff, choosing yourself means liking who you are, even if other people don't like who you are. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't change it. You can't change what people don't like about you. They're gonna see what they're gonna see anyways. Everybody's looking at life through their own lenses anyways. You can't just change people, but you can change the way that you see yourself. And that's really all what self-esteem is. It's looking at yourself in the right way, instead of really just trying to appeal to people who don't like you. That is the worst thing you can do for your self-esteem. Like, really. So, I'm home. And, yep. Just need to focus on the good traits and qualities that you have, that you like about yourself. And, fuck everything else. Fuck every negative, antagonistic, pessimistic view that other people have of you, because it's not the reality of you, and it's not the whole of you. It's just a piece that people choose to see because their own fucked up lenses, and that's their issue that they have to fix and go into the inner work and do. But that has nothing to do with the the entirety of who you are, even if you are shitty sometimes. It sucks, but we're not perfect, and you just have to focus on the good traits about you. You just have to do that. That's really, I mean, if there was like one good piece of advice I could give to everybody on earth, generally speaking anyway, for people going through stuff like this, depression, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, bipolar, BPD, and so on. One of the best things you can do for yourself at any given time, it doesn't take, it's not like you have to buy something. This is literally free advice, by the way. I do this on my channel and on Threads. I just give people free advice. You don't have to pay. I don't even ask people to subscribe to my channel. I should, but it's just free, something that you can do for yourself that's free. You don't have to pay money. You don't have to owe anybody. You don't owe me. You just do it for yourself. You just see the good in yourself instead of seeing the good in everybody else. Kind of ironic and introspective, I guess, but counterintuitive, you may say. But instead of seeing the good in everybody else and wishing they saw the good in you, and avoiding or ignoring the bad in everybody, just see the good in yourself and fuck everything else. That's really just see the good in yourself and fuck everything else. Write that down, make that a fucking song or some shit, because that's a good one-liner. See the good in yourself, fuck everything else. So yeah, that's it. See you later.